Hello to all of our listeners. My name is Paul Burkhart. I'm the Chief Executive Officer for the Senior Movers and the Senior Advisors located in Troy, Michigan. Before I continue on this podcast, I would like to once again extend our deepest thoughts and prayers for all of our senior residents, all of our senior clients, both past, present, and future clients. It's been a trying time with the coronavirus for all throughout Michigan, throughout the entire country. However, most affected by this virus has been our seniors. And that has been difficult to know that. And for what we do each and every day, talking with our senior residents, our senior community partners, the families of our senior residents and clients, we've heard lots and lots of things. And we just want to tell you that our thoughts and our prayers are with all of you at this time. It is Monday, April 27th. And we wanted to take this time to update you on current happenings with our company and how we are adapting and adjusting to the needs of our seniors and our senior community partners throughout this time. It seems as though as each day goes on, and they're flying by now at this point, we're continuing to learn more and more new information from our senior community partners, from the CDC, and just learning from our senior clients who have maybe had deposits with us and have been placed on hold, if you will, for the past 4 to 6 weeks as this time has taken place during the shutdown. And so this is important because here at the end of April, under normal conditions, this is entering into our busiest time of year. And being that we assist seniors and only seniors, and our services are so unique and completed by our senior degreed specialists who are trained to assist you folks, we have overwhelming demand for our services. With the coronavirus hitting over the past 4 to 6 weeks and the fact that things have been placed on hold, it essentially has created a backlog for our current senior clients who need to transfer within communities, incoming senior clients who had things scheduled with us that was placed on hold, as many senior communities are not accepting new residents, have not been able to accept new residents over the course of the 4 to 6 weeks, as well as now with this time, spring kicking in and the weather seeming to get nicer, in concert with our state starting to open up, some of the restrictions starting to loosen. It is a perfect storm of scheduling and then accommodating 3 different factors, okay? We have you, our senior, and your needs that we're certainly paying attention to in the number one position there. Then we have the coordination to get you scheduled and get you taken care of with your family members that need to be a part of the relocation process. Then we have the senior community and their dates and restrictions, and we're aligning those two. Then we take all of that and we align it with our scheduling and try to seamlessly make all of those 3 or 4 points work. That's a challenge at a time like this. And so I want to detail steps that you can take if you have already placed your deposit are on our senior registry. If you have discussed with us a service and you have just chosen to wait, do not have a deposit. And then for those who will be calling, here's what we would like to ask. As I mentioned, probably 75 to 80% of the senior communities have not been accepting new residents over the past 4 to 6 weeks. We see that starting to ease a little bit as we know more of what we're dealing with. There is the social distancing, there is the work distancing. The communities have the programs in place to protect seniors. We do as well in our social and work distancing, our non-contact billing. We're wearing masks daily. We're not coming into direct contact with our senior elderly, particularly those with underlying conditions. We're doing our doorstep delivery program, and we'd certainly be able to discuss more of that with you if you'd like. And you can call us at 800-345-1006. You can learn some different information on our website at theseniormovers.com, or you certainly can reach out to us via email, info@theseniormovers.com, and we are regularly reaching out to all of our clients in our registry, basically once a week, sometimes 2 times a week, to just discuss ongoing events and changes and so forth. So what we would ask is that there is a lot of uncertainty, and we realize that. We certainly recognize and understand that. With that being said, As we've seen the transition of events and times and with the health standards here, I guess you could say, by the CDC in the state of Michigan, we really encourage you, if at all possible, if you have a deposit with us, to get an actual date scheduled. You are our priority. You have a deposit in place. You will come first in this series of events. That being said, as this goes here, everyone's needs have been placed on hold to a degree, and everyone is going to want to relocate at the same time. Obviously, we cannot service everyone to the best of our ability all at once. So we're encouraging you, if you feel like you're ready to go in a week or two, and quite frankly, we are almost 3 weeks out now, fully booked, even in some areas, on some days, even further than that. We are taking on new staff. We are taking new steps to be able to accommodate you folks at the very maximum level. We do ask, though, that if you have an idea, you want to go 2 weeks from now, 3 weeks from now, end of May, first or second week of June, or even further than that, we have folks booking into July and August, and that is a great idea. I know it's hard to put it all together and figure out that far, but we are known for assisting our clients a day before, 2 days before, many times the same day. That's just really harder than ever before to do right now. So if it's a week, 2, 3, 4 weeks out, and you want to pick a day and we have it open, you're in there. No one can touch that date or time. If somebody should call after the fact who hasn't had discussion with us about relocating, or who has and doesn't have a deposit, that will come after your date, and we'll do the best to accommodate everyone. But those in our senior registry with a deposit in place prior to this podcast or after this podcast, you will go in the first position. I cannot emphasize that enough, but there are many dozens and dozens and dozens of folks that are in our registry that have deposits, and many of you are going to want the same dates and times. So the sooner the better. You contact us, we coordinate what your preferred date is, look at our schedule, check the availability, and we'll do a lot of mixing and matching. There may be mornings available, there may be afternoons available, there may even be late afternoon and even into some of the evenings available. That's typically not something we do, and we have to follow the rules and regulations of our senior communities that do not want us, typically under normal conditions, to be inside of senior communities during dinner time hours because elevator usage, too much activity in the hallways as seniors are getting around. And I don't think we're there quite yet with active communities right now because of the lockdown. I don't think that has opened up, and we'll learn more here as we go. I'm speaking more ahead of time. Weeks out now, a month, 6 weeks out. These days are going to be super full, morning, afternoon, and night for us. So we'll do the best. If you want a morning time, we'll do our best to match that. If you want an afternoon time, something like 1 to 3 or 12 to 2 or 2 to 4, we'll do our best to do that as well. So once again, the 3 steps is keep an open line of communication with us. If possible, let's pick a date now, even if it is 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks out. That's your best bet. If you don't have a deposit, you should get one in because that's going to place you on a much higher priority list. New calls that come in 3 or 5 weeks from now, we simply won't be able to accommodate everyone. That's the unfortunate part of this, as everything converges all together at one time. So once again, open line of communication. We'll be reaching out to you regularly once to twice a week to see if your needs have changed, if your dates have changed, if you're ready to go, and then we'll obviously factor in the senior community and if they're ready to accept new residents. If possible, let's pick a date, let's get it in, let's get it locked in for you so you can plan on X date and X time to get you in. If you don't have a deposit and you've spoken with us over the last 4 to 6 weeks, strongly encourage you to get that in place. And again, folks, as we go through this process, we are practicing the safest possible guidelines we can. We are doing virtual estimates. We're doing our on-phone estimates. We're doing our video conferencing where you can just plug right into us and we can discuss over a screen all of your needs. We're doing everything we can to accommodate you folks and do it in the safest way possible. It is our utmost priority to keep our team safe, our senior community partners safe, our seniors such as yourself that we're relocating into communities. the current residents of those communities, the staff of those communities. It is all on our minds daily. We're using sanitizer constantly. We have our masks on. Nobody who has any condition, and we haven't had that, any condition of just a normal cold, normally at any time of the year, we don't allow those folks to interact with seniors under normal conditions. Everything is being monitored more closely now than ever before. So please understand, we're taking every precaution possible. Even our moving blankets. As of right now, and that will change here over the next few weeks as we learn more, we will be replacing all of our blankets in circulation with new blankets. In the meantime, to keep things safe, we are not wrapping them with the blankets for obvious reasons. We're using extra shrink wrap to keep your things safe, and that's just how we have to do it for now. As we learn more, we'll adjust as we go, but we're doing everything we can in our power to keep things as safe as possible. Again, 800-345-1006 is where you can reach us by phone. Our website, theseniormovers.com, or by email, info@theseniormovers.com. Have a question, want to get booked, call us. We'll certainly reach out and try to do the same. We'll check with you on your changing needs. We'll help you get booked. We'll help you get a deposit in place. We'll certainly be here to answer any questions you have. Before I leave you here, again, we hope that you and your family continue to stay safe. We are not totally out of the woods yet. Let's continue to, we'll practice common sense. We hope everybody continues to do that. And every safe precaution we can take, the better it is for everybody. Most importantly, our senior clients and senior residents. Thank you for joining us. Again, my name is Paul Burkhart, 800-345-1006. We're standing by to help you in every way that we can. Have a great day and stay safe all. We'll be in touch soon. Bye now.